Hello, 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 hello. Nicola, hello. First to comment today. Hi, Lorna. Hi, Julie. Hi, Amy. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? Hi, Jess. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Emma. Hello. How are you? Hi, Tara. It is finally Friday. I feel like this week has been going on forever, like forever, ever. So yeah, I'm very glad it's Friday. I mean, we've got a very busy weekend, but it means that everyone's home, so that's what I like. Hi, Suzanne, Mandy, Debbie, and Dawn. How are you all? I hope you're okay. Hello. Oh, bless you, Lorna. My daughter actually had a training day today at school, so we've sort of had a mummy-daughter day today, which was quite nice. We've done a bit of clothes shopping because she needed a new coat, and then she found a few of the bits that she wanted to try on. We went out for lunch, and then she's had a friend around this evening, so it's been a sort of girly day for her, so that was quite nice. But yeah, now I'm glad it's the weekend to have everybody home as well. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Hayley. Sophie, oh, bless you, Sophie. I hope you're feeling a little bit better. Bless you. Hi, Sarah. Yeah, it's been a lovely day. It's quite unusual. So yeah, it's quite a nice day. So post runs this week. Post runs. I did another post run today as well. So hopefully everybody has been receiving their dispatched emails. Hopefully, if you've had dispatched emails throughout the week, that you've started to receive items, possibly. Feel free, if you'd like to take photos and share in our Pearls with Brecon group. Yeah, I think that's everything. For tonight, we've got mystery and surprise oysters available. We've got our stick or pick sparkle dip, which is behind here. That's still available. And then, of course, we've got our jingles available too. Just trying to think. The order list has been placed on the page, so if you have ordered, hopefully you can see whereabouts it is. And if you would like to order, there is still space available for today. Sorry, I'm trying. There was actually something I wanted to say, but it's completely. I need to start writing these down and just put it on like a post-it as little reminders of what I want to say. Been at hospital for the second time. Oh, bless you. Oh, Lorna. I hope everything's okay. Hi, Stella Marie. Oh, Siobhan, bless you. Thank you. Hi, Carol. Hi, Bronnie. Hello. So, shall we get started for today? Like I say, there is something I wanted to say. It's gone. It's like I come on the live and then it's gone. But it's fine. Right, sorry. There we go. So, up first today is Lorna, and you are here, my lovely. So, Lorna, you are starting us off today with You've Been Jingled. I need to make up a jingle for that and like hit play or something every time I say it. Lots going on with him, but we will get there. You're here and ready. You are ready, bless you. Well, you will get there, my lovely. Yeah, you will. Sue, bless you. Thank you for the stars. It's very, very kind of you. So, Lorna, let's start. You have got You've Been Jingled. So, as you can see, I've topped up. Oh, there we go. I've topped up the sleigh. It's actually bursting, so I'm going to sort of dive in from the top. I'm not going to dig because they will all fall out, and then we can sort of dig as it gets slightly lower. I've also topped up the cards as well, which I've had to put in a bigger basket. They're still in the snowman basket, but I've had to put them in this one just because it's too heavy and it falls over. So we've got the larger basket there. Debbie, bless you. Thank you for the stars. So if we dive in for your jingle, Lorna, I've moved it closer today as well. So let's go down. Okay, so in here you have got a pendant. Now this is it's not been put together. Let me loosely put it together. So this is loosely put together. I do need to secure it, but I've just popped it. So basically the crystal and the bail, I do attach everything. So I've just popped it loosely together. So I will secure it, but let me show you what it is just first of all. Now this is a crystal snowflake pendant. So this is a clear crystal snowflake. So that means if I hold my glove behind him, you can see it sort of reflects and shows all the colours that are behind it as well. It's quite a nice thickness to the crystal itself, and it's got points on either side, so it sort of wiggles around and catches the light. Now this one does come with one oyster opening, and you can have the pearl on or off the jewellery. That would be completely up to you. So I hope you're happy with that one. We do, however, need to grab one of these. So again, just diving in, and I'm going to go back down just so we can all read it together. So you've got this Mr. Elf here, and you've got a naughty elf. So it says, if you get a multiple oyster, you have to choose one pearl to give to the person next on the order list. Okay, so naughty elf. If you get a multiple oyster, which means if you get an oyster with 2 or more pearls in there, you have to pick one pearl to give to the next person on the order list. Okay, so that means you get to keep the pendant. So I hope you're happy with the pendant. And yeah, it comes with one oyster opening, my lovely. I need a basket for there. That's fine, I'll pop, nope. On a bit of a dilemma, I'll pop it down there. There you go. It comes with one oyster opening. Would you like a surprise or would you like a mystery oyster? Thank you, Cassie. Oh, Sophie. Well, I'm glad you're starting to feel better. Bless you. It's still not. Well, you're moving around, so I suppose that is getting better. Bless you. Mystery and donate. Oh, I haven't topped up the bag. I will top him up soon. So let's get your mystery oyster open. Is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for? Let's go down. So mystery oyster. You've got a lighter double pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. Now straight away I can see a darker chocolate bronze pearl. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so you have got a chocolate bronze Lorna. So we don't have the multiple oyster there, so we're not donating to the next person. So your decision is going to be, if you're happy with this pearl, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can swap him. And then I'll need to know if you'd like to have your pearl on or off the jewellery. Okay, so darker chocolate bronze. If I run him through the board, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. What do you think, Lorna? What would you like to do? Lisa, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there, my lovely. That's very, very kind of you. And Lorna, can we swap him for a TARDIS blue? Of course we can. And have the TARDIS blue on the jewellery. Okay, just confirm for me. What do you think to that blue there? Would you be happy with that one? I'm just going to bring you back up, but if that's not the correct shade. No, that's perfect. Perfect. And you're very welcome, Lorna. Pop him on here for you. And if I write down that we're going to have the blue on there. Okay. Lorna, thank you for the donations with your shells. That's safe up there for you. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Thank you, Josie, and hello. Casey, hello, I'm fine, thank you. I hope you're well as well. And good evening, Chanel and Caitlin. Hello. Oh, bless you, Lorna. You're very welcome. And up next today is Abby Jewel or Jewel. Are you here? Abby, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. So Abby Jewel or Jewel? I think it's Jewel. Now, if anybody sees Abby, please comment on her comment for me because that will bring it forward so I can see. And Abby, if you're here, possibly type I'm invisible because that will bring your comment forward so I can see as well. Okay, last call for Abby. If not, we'll move on. And then if she comes on, we will add her in again, but it will be to the end of the order list. So, Abby, Jewel or Jewel, are you here? Right, let me mark her as not here yet. And then, like I say, if she comes on, we can add her in again, but it will be to the end of the order list. Which means up next today is Donna Marie Bradshaw. Donna Marie Bradshaw, are you here? Oh, I will, Hayley. Oh, that's perfect timing from Aaron, actually. Hello, bub. Can you please pull the door to? Can you top up my oysters for me? Thank you. So, bub, mystery oysters, please. I'm currently looking for Donna Marie Bradshaw. Excuse me. Donna Marie, are you here? Okay, so again, last call for Donna. If not, we'll move on. Donna, if you're here, please type I'm invisible or bring your comment forward so I can see you. And could you do this one as well, please? But that's the surprise bag. If anyone sees Donna, please comment on it because it'll bring it forward so I can see. Okay, so I haven't seen Donna. So again, let's move on. And then if she comes on, we can add her in. But again, it will be to the end of the order list. Up next is Jess Ward. Jess, are you here? Sandra, bless you, thank you. I actually straightened it this morning, which means I don't mind it being down when normally it's just a frizzy mess. Oh, Abby, you did. Oh, bless you, Abby. I'm going to add you back into the end. So on the order list on the page, Abby, you'll be under Cara. Okay. Bless you. Thank you very much, Bab. Okay, and Jess, hello, hello, hello. Now, Jess, you have got a You've Been Jingled. So let's dive in. Oh, I'm going to be careful. I need to be careful. It's so full. I don't want to damage anything. Right, as in damage it by making it all spill out everywhere. So you've got a You've Been Jingled, Jess. Let's get this open for you. And in here you have got a anklet. Now this anklet is the puffed heart anklet. It could be worn as a bracelet, however it is slightly larger than the average bracelet as it is an anklet. It's got the ball on the end, which has got the extension chain, so you clip it here, so the ball is the weighted down chain, but you can then also clip it on these two bits if you'd like to have it longer, of course shorter. Now it's got these 6 puffed hearts spaced evenly out along the anklet itself, and it does come with one oyster opening where you can have, so I'm just trying to show you, where you can have the pearl on or off the jewellery. So I hope you're happy with that one, Jess. Now I'm just going to pop this back in here and I'm going to bring you back up again because we need to grab one of your elf cards. So good, oh, which one are we going for? Good luck. We've got this one here. So if we go back down, you've got a nice elf. There we go. So have a question. If you get it correct, you get a bonus oyster opening. Okay, so Jess, I'm going to read you a question. If you get that question correct, you get your bonus oyster opening. Now, I am going to have to take your first answer with this question and no help, please. So I've got lots of questions in here. If I just dive in, pull one out. Okay, so your question is, what sweet snack is typically, let me try that again. What sweet snack is typically left out for Santa? So what sweet snack is typically left out for Santa? I should ring the bell in like suspense music. It's kind of off-putting though, isn't it? Maybe I could do it in a tune. And that needs to be different pitches, doesn't it? So I'm going to read that again. What sweet snack is typically left out for Santa? If anybody does see Jess's comment, possibly just comment on the comment saying here or pop or just a dot, just to bring it forward so I can see. What sweet snack is typically left out for Santa? Oh, Jess. Thank you, Susan, for commenting on Jess's comment there. So, Jess, you have put a cookie. Now, I've got two answers here that I would have accepted. So, the answers I would accept is cookies or minced pies. So, just to show you, it's going to be backwards, but hopefully you can see. So, the answer is at the bottom once I get it focused. Well, hang on, I might have to just get it focused up close. There you go. So cookies or mince pies. Okay. So that means you got that one correct, my lovely. So you do get a bonus oyster opening as well. So that means you've got 2 oyster openings altogether, and you get to keep that anklet. So I hope you're happy with the anklet itself. So with your 2 oyster openings, which 2 oysters would you like? Would you like the mystery or the surprise oysters? And you can have one of each if you prefer to. And then I'll need to know if you'd like to keep or if you'd like to donate your shells as well. Oh, bless you, Rachel. There is definitely so much going around at the moment. So much. It's like it's doubled, maybe even tripled in the amount since the last couple of years. It's crazy. Mystery and a surprise, and keep your shells, Jess. Okay, perfect. Now, Aaron's just topped all these bags up for me. Wednesday coming, Emma? Yes, it is. I haven't made the event for it yet. That's just because it's a different it's a different image to the normal ones, and I haven't made that image, so I do apologise. But yes, Wednesday coming. I think it's the 7th off the top of my head. In fact, yeah, it is the 7th. It's definitely the charm night. I will make the event over the weekend. Okay, so Jess, keeping your shells, and is there certain colours you're hoping for? We're going to start with your mystery oyster. Quite a nice sharper pop there. Okay, so there is your mother of pearl. And in here, I can actually see a peeper at the top there, if we can see that. We've got a coral pearl to start with. And there's no more in that one. So first pearl out is a coral. So I just clean the shells as we go along, and then I can hold up the pearl so you can have a closer look. Sorry, Carol, I didn't see your comment before. So there's your first pearl out, your coral pearl. Excuse me. And then moving on to oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side. Not this time, Wendy. Oh, we've got a darker pearl in this one. Yeah, the Christmas oysters, excuse me, because I fell poorly at the wrong time, I was quite poorly, so I just couldn't sort of work or anything, and I basically, if I couldn't get them ordered on time, and if I ordered it now, it would basically be after Christmas that they'd come. So it's my own fault, but I'm afraid that does mean that we can't do them. Yep, it's just started raining, if you can hear the rain. Now you've got a two-tonal silver pearl. So just slightly lighter and slightly darker two-tonal silver pearl. So silver and coral jess. Now if you're happy with these, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can of course swap them for you. And then I will need to know if you'd like to have your pearl on or off the jewellery. Let me run them through the board for you. So the two-tonal silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, he's a 6. And the coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Jutta, good evening, my lovely. Oh, bless you, Wendy. I am a little bit gutted, so we may have them sort of mid-year, maybe like March time possibly, because they are lovely colours. It's just, yeah, I didn't, I was so poorly, I couldn't even, like, to be honest, I didn't even think about it. When I came back, that's when I sort of was like, oh, sugar. I do have sort of Christmassy colours as in my swap pots though, so we do have that option. I know it's not as good, but that option is there. Christmas in July, exactly. Swap the coral for a grape purple, of course. Are you happy with the silver? And would you like any pearls on or off the jewellery, my lovely? And is that purple there okay for you? Exactly, Sue. And you know what? I love that idea. We should make it a proper yearly thing to have 2 Christmases. I've got my traditional one up, Sophie, my traditional advent calendar. It's one that my nan made me and stitched for me when I was younger. And then you untie the matchbox boxes that are on it, which have got like Christmas images on them. And she did one for my two, for Aurora and Quinn as well. That purple is perfect. And can you have a look at burgundy reds? Of course you can. To possibly swap the silver, I've gone for a brighter red, but if you prefer to have a darker one, let me just take that piece of, oh, I buried it. There was a piece of shell, I think, in the sand. I think I buried it. So if you prefer to have a darker red, I can definitely swap this one for a darker red, or if that one's okay, that's perfect. And again, if you're happy with those, Let me know if you'd like to have a pearl on or off the jewellery, and of course if on, which colour you would like. The pearl on the anklet actually sits in the centre. Now it does move just slightly between the two central hearts. Now if you prefer not to have it moving, you can have it attached to one of the hearts, which means it would be still and of course next to the heart, and again it would be more in the centre. I quite like to do it so it's moving between the two, because obviously it's on the anklet, it gives it that little bit of movement, which I like. But yeah, if you prefer to have it still, then that's not a problem. So this is darker, and if you prefer to go darker than that one, we can go into more of a black cherry tone. Is that dark enough for you, Jess? I'm just going to take the silver and the coral away, as those two are the ones we're swapping out. That's perfect. And can you have the purple on the anklet? Of course you can. Okay, let me bring you back up here. I'm just going to wrap your shells up as well for you. It's quite nice with the sound of the rain today. Okay, so purple on the anklet. And I've wrapped up your shells as well for you, Jess. So I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. Perfect. And up next today is Dawn Barbner. Dawn, are you here? Jess, you're very, very welcome. Dawn Barbner. Barb. Dawn, I think I'm mispronouncing your name as well. I'm so sorry, guys, if I am. But Dawn, are you here? Good evening, Leanne. I hope you're well. Okay, so Dawn, if you're here, please type I'm invisible. That will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anyone else can see Dawn, please comment on her comments, because again, that will bring it forward so I can see. So Dawn Brabner, are you here? Dawn, hello. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Facebook's hiding some of my comments. So Dawn, I'm sorry that I didn't see that then. But hello, hello, hello. Catherine, get on that lottery ticket. I mean, congratulations to you both, but yeah, I definitely, I'd definitely go and get one. So Dawn, you have got you've been jingled. So if we grab a jingle and let's go down. So in here, you have got a bracelet. Okay, so this is the bow bracelet. So it's actually on a trace chain. Now this isn't a trace chain as in our pendant chains. It's on a thicker chain than a normal pendant chain. Now this has got a bow on here and it is encrusted with zircon crystals, as you can see. And then you can see in the center there, that is where your pearl is going to be set, right in the center of the bracelet there. So this one would come with one oyster opening, and your pearl would definitely need to go onto him. So I hope you're happy with that one. We do, however, need to do your elf card. So if I bring these across. Oh, I don't know why I keep looking away, because there's, right, let's go down. So we've got this elf here, and you have got a nice elf. Ooh, okay, so have a question. If you get it correct, you get a £5 off code for the website. Okay, so have a question. If you get it correct, you get a £5 off code for the website. That does mean you get to keep the bracelets. We'll do the opening for that in just a moment. Let's grab your question. Again, I'll have to take your first answer and no help if possible. Okay. Name Will Ferrell's character in the film Elf. So again, name Will Ferrell's character in the film Elf. Is it Dobby, Buddy, or Jingle? So name Will Ferrell's character in the film Elf. Is it Dobby, Buddy, or Jingle? Suzanne, bless you. Congratulations on your new job, my lovely. Again, if anybody does see Dawn's comment, possibly just comment on it, just to make sure I don't miss it. So again, I'll read it again for you. Name Will Ferrell's character in the film Elf. Is it Dobby, Buddy, or Jingle? And Dawn, you have said Buddy, and the answer is Buddy. You got that correct, my lovely. Well done. That means you've got a £5 off code for the website. Now let me just write this down. That code will get sent across to you over the weekend. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. You'll be able to use it straight away, and you can hold on to it. It won't have an expiry date. Okay. I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. So that means you've got one oyster opening as well for your bracelet. What type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? So with this oyster, the pearl would need to go onto that bracelet, but because the elves haven't said so, there will be pearl swaps allowed. but which oyster would you like? Mystery and donate. So mystery oyster. Let's get him open. And if we go down, my lovely, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for at all? So double pop there. The second of the pops was the louder one. And in here, there is a little bit of flesh on that side, but you can see that there's no pearls there. And if we have a squidge in here, you've got a sea green, and there's no more in that one. Okay, so you've got a sea green pearl. Let me dry him up for you, my lovely. What do you think to this one, Dawn? Now, if you're happy, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can swap him for you. If I run him through the board, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. What do you think? So this sea green, would you like to have him on your bracelet, or would you like to swap him for a colour of your choice to go onto the bracelet? Suzanne, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there, my lovely. Can you keep him, Dawn? Of course you can. Rebecca, thank you for commenting on that then. It brought it forward so I could see. Dawn, that's brilliant. Let me pop this on here. I'm going to write down that you're happy for the green to be on there. And like I said before, that code will get sent for you over the weekend to the email address that's on the order form. Thank you for the donations with your shells, my lovely, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's safe up there for you. Okay. So Dawn, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. Natalie, hello. Up next then today is Victoria Blackburn. Victoria, are you here? Oh, bless you, Amy. You're very welcome, Dawn. We do have spaces for tonight, yep. If you would like to order, I'll do an updated order list as we go. Talia, hello. Rebecca, off the top of my head, I wouldn't know, my lovely. If you have an order number, I could have a look to see if it's been sent or not. If not, then you could pop me an email over and I can do that for you. But yeah, I apologise. Off the top of my head, I wouldn't know. So I'm currently looking for Victoria Blackburn. Victoria, are you here? Victoria, if you're here, please type I'm invisible. It will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And again, just in case Facebook's hiding you, if anybody sees Victoria, please comment on that comment because it will bring it forward so I can see. Oh, Taylor, I bet you are excited. Bless you. Well, I hope the cold doesn't stay for too long, and I hope you enjoy your reunion. 23772. That was dispatched today, so that was actually sent to you today, Rebecca. You should have a dispatched email with your tracking number, but yeah, I'm afraid I don't have it anymore, my lovely, so I won't be able to make those changes. If you wanted to change it, you could send it back to me, and then I could do it that way. But do pop me an email over before doing that, just so obviously I can know what's going on. Okay, last call for Victoria Blackburn. If not, we'll move on. And then, of course, if she comes on, we can add her in, but it will be to the end of the order list. So, Victoria Blackburn, are you here? Okay, so I haven't seen Victoria. We're going to move on. And of course, if she comes on, we will add her back in again, but it will be to the end of the order list, which means up next is Rebecca Brandt. Rebecca, are you here? Not a problem, Victoria. That will be added onto the order list tonight, okay. So I'm looking for Rebecca Brandt. It will, Victoria, yeah. I'll add you onto the order list, and then we update the order list on the page so you can see whereabouts you are. Again, Rebecca, if you're here, please type I'm invisible. It will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anybody sees Rebecca Brandt, please comment on that comment because it will bring it forward so I can see. Where is everybody today? Just thinking, I did send opening emails, so hopefully people can find us. Okay, so again, last call for Rebecca Brandt. If not, we'll move on. And then again, if she comes on, we will add her in again, but it will be to the end of the order list. I've just updated the order list. On the page. Sorry, something popped up then. Perfect. Right, I haven't seen Rebecca, so if she does come on, we will add her in again, but it will be to the end of the order list. Up next then is Susan Thornburn. Susan, are you here? Susan, hello. So excited. Can you have mystery oysters for both? Of course you can. Keep the shells, and you're hoping for yellows and either a light blue or grey. Okay. Put the wrong email on your order, mistype, but did send an email with the correct one. Okay, not a problem. I will just make a note. If you've had an email back from me, that's brilliant. If you haven't just yet, then you will get an email back from me, but I'll make a note here so I know as well. Different email has emailed correct one. Okay, that's perfect. So you have got 2 oyster openings altogether. So we're going to go for mystery oysters, keeping your shells, and you're hoping for yellows or a light blue grey colour. Okay, oh, which one? There we go. Let's get these open for you. There's 1 and 2. It's the second keeper of the night, Talia. You missed the first one. Right, let's go down. So oyster number 1. You've got a softer pop there. Oh, and you've got a backwards runaway. Let me pop that there. Okay, so your first oyster, there's your mother of pearl. You've got a darker runaway, and then let me have a squidge in here for you. Now, I don't think there's any more in that one. So your first oyster is giving you a darker pearl. I'll double check the colour of that pearl in just a moment. What I like to do is I like to just clean the shells as we go, and then I'll dry up the pearl so we can have a closer look at him as well. Oh, Okay, so he looks like he's a darker gunmetal grey, slightly two-tonal. He's got slight mottled, lighter areas to him, but definitely a base gunmetal grey there. So that's your first oyster. Moving on to oyster number 2, which again is your mystery oyster here. Double pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. Oh, you've got a darker pearl again. And there's no more in that one. Now that pearl looks like he's a dark green pearl. Now again, I'm just going to clean the flesh off the shell for you, and then we'll have a closer look at that colour. Oh, just run down the front there. I'll grab that in a moment. Okay, so you've got a darker gunmetal grey and a dark green pearl as well. Now I know you said you was hoping for that yellow or that light blue and silver, so if you're not happy with these, we can swap them for you. Now if I run these through the board, the darker gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the dark green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7 as well. Swap for a yellow in either a light grey or silver elephant colour. Now let me have a look so I can show you what we've got, and then you can go from there. So the yellow, I'm going to go straight for a sunshine yellow. However, I do have lemon and pastel yellows available. So if you prefer a slightly lighter shade, let me know and I'll grab one of those. And then a lighter silver. How about this one? Now, if this is too light of a silver, let me know. I can get a darker silver for you. Yellow's perfect, grey perfect. Okay, let me bring you back up so I can write down where you'd like them. So we're going to have yellow on the sister, grey on the other. Okay, that's perfect. Let me just take your swaps away, and I'm going to wrap your shells up as well. Susan. I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. There we go, that's your shells wrapped up safely for you. So I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And then that's all safe up there for you as well. Perfect. I'm glad you're happy. Right, up next then today is Amy Lambton. Amy, are you here? Amy, hello. This is actually something for your daughter, Faith, picked it out. Can you pass me over to her? Of course you can. Faith, are you here? Faith, hello, hello, hello. Okay, so Faith, you have got one oyster opening altogether. We've got mystery oysters or surprise oysters today. So I need to know which oyster you would like and if you would like to keep or if you'd like to donate your shells. What do you think? Mystery and donate, Faith. Now, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for at all? So, mystery oyster. Let's go down. Okay, so in here, mystery oyster. You've got a deep pop there. Donating the shells, so there's your mother of pearl. And in here, I can see a couple of peepers here, Faith. Let me have a squidge. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So hoping for blues or sea green. Excuse me. There's no more in that one. So Faith, you are quadding. So you've got 4 pearls in your oyster here. You've got a coral, a pinkle, which is a pink with a purple overtone, a gold, and a darker gunmetal grey, almost black, that one. In fact, I'm going to change that. That is a black. So coral, pinkle, which is a base pink with a purple overtone, a gold, and a black. Now, you said you was hoping for blues or a sea green. So if you're not happy with these colours, Faith, we can swap them for you. And then I'll just need to know which one pearl you'd like on the jewellery. All the other pearls are yours to keep. Now, if I run them through the board, your coral is not a 5, not a 5.5. He is a 6. The Pinkle is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The Gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the Black is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. What do you think? Pinkle, it is lovely. He's quite a large size as well, isn't he? Definitely looks bigger in the sun there. So like I say, Faith, if you prefer to, we can swap one or all of these for colours of your choice. And then, oh, can she please swap the coral for a TARDIS or a Pepsi Blue? Of course. Sorry, Amy. Sorry, Faith. If you're commenting and I don't see your comment, I'm so sorry. Now that one's two-tonal. I'll show you him. So he's a Pepsi and TARDIS blue, so he's just slightly two-tonal as you go around there. Oh, Faith, no, of course, bless you. So with the colour swaps, that's why they're there. So I want you to be happy. I don't want to send you a colour that you're not happy with. Okay, so that's why I offer the colour swaps. So it's not being rude or anything like that. It's there so you are happy with your jewellery. So it's absolutely fine. The blue is lovely. Okay. Are you happy with the rest of the pearls? Again, you can swap them if you're not. And then I'll need to know which one you'd like to have on the jewellery. You do definitely get the other ones as well. It's just obviously only one of them can be popped on there. So are you happy with the rest of these? And then if so, which colour would you like on the jewellery? the black on the jewellery, of course you can. Let me bring you back up again. Sorry, my lovely. Again, Facebook hides my comments sometimes, so I just don't get to see them. But that is absolutely not a problem. Let me pop this in here. And then these in here as well. Amy and Faith, I hope you're happy with that. I'm just popping these on here, and then I'll write down that we're going to have the black on there. Perfect. Faith, thank you for the donations with your shells as well. And I hope that you're both happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Oh, bless her, Amy. Oh, can she have the pinkle on a clip? So the lobster fitting, of course she can. Let me write that down. For pinkle on the lobster. So that invoice will get sent across for you over the weekend, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. Thank you, Bab. In case that's absolutely not a problem as well. So again, I hope you're happy with everything, and that's safe up there for you. And that brings us up next to Tracy Craggs. Tracy, are you here? Amy, you're very welcome. Again, just updating the order list as we go. So if you would like to order, there's currently 9 people on the order list. There is still space available for today if you'd like to be added on for today. And if you have ordered, you'll be able to find your name on the order list, which I've just updated on the page as well. Catherine, you received your order today. I hope you're happy with everything. So currently looking for Tracy Craggs. Tracy, are you here? My comments are being so strange today. I don't know if I can speed them up at all. Love it all, Catherine. Perfect. Yeah, no, it doesn't say anything about comments. Never mind. So Tracy, if you're here, please type I'm invisible. That will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And as always, if anybody sees Tracy, please comment on the comments. It will bring it forward so I can see. Last call for Tracy. If not, we'll move on. And again, if she comes on, we can add her in, but it will be to the end of the order list. Okay, and that means up next is Katie Brown. Katie, are you here? I never know where to look. Do I look straight down the camera? I don't know, is it a little bit weird if I just stare down the lens at all? Looking for Katie Brown. Now, Katie, I have missed you on the last couple of lives. So again, if you're here, please type I'm invisible. And if you're not here, that's fine. We can add you back in again. But we'll just wait for a moment just to double check to see if you're here or not. I don't know, Dawn. So surprise oysters are a mix of the New rainbow, the expand the rainbow, and the normal oysters. So they're sort of a mix of basically the same colours as the mystery oysters. The difference is the shells. Exactly, Abby. I just can't see people. It is frustrating that if you're there commenting away and I can't see you, it is very frustrating because obviously I want to be able to talk to you. It's just, yeah. Right, I haven't seen Katie, so we're going to move on. And yeah, if she comes on, we'll add her back into the end of the order list. Up next is Laura Maloney. Laura, are you here? Laura, hello. Whoop, whoop. Laura, you have got one opening altogether. You'd like to have surprise oyster, donate your shells. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So if I get him open, and let's go down. Surprise oyster. There's one side. Oh, and the other side, I was going to say, just having a runaway there. You've got a lemon yellow and you're twinning. There's no more in that one. Twinning lemon yellows, Laura. Not sure on the colour. We're going to see what comes out. Okay, let me pop these in here. What do you think to these? Beautiful lemon yellow twins. Now, as always, if you're happy with these, my lovely, that's perfect. I'll just need to know if you're happy with one of them to go on the jewellery. And if you're not happy, we can swap them for you. If I run these ones through the board, yellow number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. And yellow number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8 as well. So they are measuring the same size there. Would I be able to swap one for a pinkle? Let me have, oh, don't bury it. Let me have a look to see if I have a pinkle. I'm not sure I do, but I haven't looked for one for a while. So let me just, where would one be? Oh, that's not a pinkle. Okay, so I've got, I mean, they're pretty much the same colour, so I'll just show you the first one. So this, oh, I've just spotted, again, Okay, so let me show you these two. So these two are slightly darker than the one we saw earlier. So it is pink, and then you can definitely see that more purple overtone in areas, but these ones are two-tonal, so they do have lighter and darker sections. So that's pearl number 1, and then pearl number 2. Again, you can see purple in more areas, pinks in more areas. So again, both of these are two-tonal, so that's pearl number 2. Are either of those close to the colour you're looking for? So pearl number 1 or pearl number 2? Pearl number 1 would be great. Perfect. Where did I pop the lid? Ah. And is it the pinkle that you would like to have on your jewellery? I'm just going to bring you back up. Just confirm for me if it's the pinkle on the jewellery. Yep, pinkle on the jewellery, perfect. Sorry, with those things, I just need confirmation, otherwise I'll write it down, and if I get it wrong, I feel terrible. Right, so pinkle on there, perfect. Laura, thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope that you're happy with everything once it arrives as well. And you're very, very welcome. And that means up next today is Frankie Ashton. Frankie, are you here? Frankie, hello, hello, hello. Now you have got you've been jingled. So if we grab a jingle, oh, I think I dropped one then, but here we go, and let's go down. So in here, you have got a pendant. Now with the pendants, they don't come with the chain in this game. However, this one has a chain attached, which means you would get the chain as well. So you get the pendant and the chain because it is attached. Now this one on the website is under the Christmas section, and it is called the Antlers pendant. So if I get this focus for you, Frankie, he has got one oyster opening with him, and your pearl gets set on this circle that you can see here. So the pearl gets set right in the centre there, and then you've got these antlers coming off the pearl. Now part of the antlers are encrusted with zircon crystals, and part of them are the plain silver. I hope you're happy with this one. Okay. The chain is, I believe, 18 inches with a 4 centimetre extending chain, so that would go, with a 4 centimetre extension chain. If you'd like that extension chain longer, do let me know, and that's not a problem. Now we do need to grab you a elf card to see if you're going to be keeping that jewellery or not. So we've got this one here, if we go back down again. And you have a nice elf. It says, have a question. If you get it correct, you get a bonus pearl colour of your choice. Okay, so I'm going to ask you a question, and if you get that question correct, Frankie, you're going to have your oyster opening and then a pearl colour bonus of your choice as well. I will have to take your first answer and no help if possible, please. Oh, okay. So, what is traditionally hidden inside a Christmas pudding? So again, what is traditionally hidden inside a Christmas pudding? Is it a coin, a button, or a bottle cap? So I'll read that all together. What is traditionally hidden inside a Christmas pudding? Is it a coin, a button, or a bottle cap? What do you think? Helen, I know. Frankie, you have said a coin. The answer is a coin. Well done, my lovely. So that means you get your oyster opening. We'll do that first, and then afterwards you get to pick a bonus pearl on top of that as well. So I hope you're happy with that. And of course it means that you get to keep the antlers pendant here. So the pearl that you choose will be going on this pendant. So that means you've got one oyster opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Oh, bless you, Karen. Can you have surprise oyster? You can indeed. Donate the shells. Okay. And, oh, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So, let's go down. So, surprise oyster. There's one side and the other side. And in here we have got a autumn peach. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so a brighter autumn peach, Frankie. I'm just going to dry him up so you can have a closer look. Now, again, if you're happy with this pearl, he is yours. If you're not happy, we can swap him. And then you also get to have a bonus pearl as well. And then any of your pearls, whether it's the one you keep, swap, or the bonus one, you can choose to go onto the jewellery. So it's just up to you what you would like to do. So this is a brighter autumn peach here. If I run him through the board for you, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. Oh, sorry. Just hit the camera then by accident. Love autumn peach pearls. Oh, they are my second favourite colour. So I'm right there with you. They are gorgeous. What do you think? Would you like to keep this one? If so, that's fine. I'll just need to know what bonus pearl colour you would like, and then what colour you'd like on your jewellery. My favourite colour pearls are green jody, and then it's autumn peach, and then probably the grape purple. Look at a burgundy pearl, of course you can. I'm going to grab a brighter one, however we can go to a darker shade than this. Brighter one's perfect. Can you have the burgundy on the jewellery? Of course you can. Let me pop him in here. Okay, and I'm just going to write that down for you, Frankie, as well. So we're going to have the red on there. Perfect. Frankie, thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything as well once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. Okay, there we go. And up next then today is Jacqueline Smart. Jacqueline, are you here? Frankie, you're very, very welcome. Jackie, hello my lovely. Jackie, you have got one oyster opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? So again, we've got mystery oysters and we've got surprise oysters. Excuse me. Which one would you like? Let me just mark that you're here as well, Jackie. Perfect. Mystery and donate the shells. Of course you can. Now, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Gave your what? The cough, Talia. Oh, if that was me, I do apologise. Sorry, I've had a tickle this evening. It's because, do you know that thing where I get it a lot, where you breathe in and a piece of saliva goes down the wrong way? That happened earlier and I haven't been able to shift it ever since. So that's why. It's one of those things. Right, let's go down and just give me a second. Did you spill this?
Yeah, I just poured a bit of it outside because it was too full. Are we leaving here?
No, please take it. Thank you ever so much for that, Bub. Sorry, I just needed to take my medication and the cup was very wet. Oh, sorry, Talia. Right, Jackie. Mystery oyster, donate the shells, and we're going to see what comes out. Okay, good luck, my lovely. You've got a softer pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And if we have a squidge in here. Oh, there's one. Don't know if you can see that, but there. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so you have got either a bridal or a Snow White. Let me just dry him up and I'll have a look. He is a snow white pearl, Jackie. So a bright white pearl there. Look at him. Okay, now again, if you're happy with this one, I can pop him on your jewellery. If you're not happy, I can swap him for a colour of your choice. If I run him through the board for you, your Snow White is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. Darker TARDIS blue, of course you can. Darkest blue I've got at the moment is this one here. Would this blue be okay? Are there, Tara? I mean, I am pretty sure, but we can call them Christmas. No, I can't do that. No, they are a normal oyster delivery, if that makes sense. But we're not going to say no to red, whites and silvers, are we? Now, can it be best? Could you get a little brighter one? Let me have a look. How about this one? Do you want me to, let me put the one we've just had in there next to it. So the one on this side is the one I did say. The one on that side is the one I've just added in. That is a little bit brighter. If not, I can go possibly lighter, possibly two-tonal as well. The brighter of the two, of course you can. Let me just take that one away, and the bridal white as well. Okay, so that blue is yours. If I just bring you back up here, and then I can pop that on here, that we're going to have the blue on the jewellery for you. Blue on there, perfect. Okay, Jackie, could you put the pearl next to the clasp? Of course I can. The clasp, that's not a problem at all. I'll probably, with the style of the bracelet, I'll do it to the closest link that can accept the pearl. Okay, just because it can't go on every link, so I'll do it to the closest one, and that's not a problem. Okay, thank you for the donations with your shells, Jackie, and I hope that you're happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome. Okay, up next today is Cara Sean. Cara, are you here? Cara Sean, are you here? Cara, hello, 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 hello. Now you have got you've been jingled and you've got a loyalty card as well. So what we'll do is we'll add your loyalty card on at the end when we do your oyster opening, if that's okay. So if we dive in for your, oh, you've been jingled, I've got 2. Okay, one's stuck to the other, so I'm going to grab the one that I'm actually holding and just take the other one away. The sellotape must have connected there. Right, okay, so you've been jingled, Cara. Now, we've got a Christmas cage pendant here. Now, this is the icy snowflake cage pendant, or just the icy snow cage pendant. I'll have to double check the name. However, this cage pendant can hold up to 4 pearls. Okay, so it's quite a nice sized one. If I just show you, if I can get him, there we go. So he prizes open there. The closest colour I've got, actually, let's put a red in. So 1, 2, 3, 4 pearls. Close him up again. There we go. Just this way you get to see the design as well. Now the design of the snowflake is on both sides of the cage. Okay, so you can see all 4 pearls in there. Now you don't have to fill it with 4, you can put 1, 2, just that means the pearls then move around, which is quite nice as well because it makes quite a nice sound. So it is the same front and back. Now this comes with 1 oyster opening. Okay, so I hope you're happy with that one. But we do need to do your elf card. So if I bring you back up again, Cara, and your elf card, let me dive, yeah, you guys can see this. Dive in here. You've got this guy here. So we have got a nice elf. So pick again and then choose between the jewellery to which one you want to keep. Okay, so we're going to pick again. I'll reveal what's inside and then you get to pick between the cage pendant or whatever new item you will have. Okay, so I hope you're happy with that. So again, oh, I've spilt some now. Let's dive in. Go back in here. And let's go down. So in this one, you have got a Christmas charm. Now this charm is the traditional snowflake charm. So you've got 2 snowflake items to pick from. This one also comes with 1 oyster opening. The pearl on this one can go on or off the jewellery. Sorry, this is not the traditional one. I've just had a closer look and I've just shown it to you backwards there. So let me just show you the front of the charm. It's the star, it's the star snowflake charm. Sorry, there you go. So the star snowflake charm, because he does have that star design in the centre. Now, like I was saying, this one comes with 1 oyster opening and you can have the pearl on or off the jewellery. That's going to be up to you, Cara. So, would you like the snowflake cage pendant or would you like the star snowflake charm? Can you keep the pendant? Of course you can. So this charm is just going to get popped over here. So that means you've got 1 opening with the cage pendant and then you've got your loyalty card as well. So you've got 2 oysters altogether. Which 2 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? I don't have the stitch mug. I do have a blue mug, but it's not It's not the Stitch mug. I realised that I can't drink from the Stitch mug too late at night because it is huge and I was up all night. So I'll have to sort of train myself to drink that amount in that sort of time period. One of each, Cara. Perfect. And donate the shells. Okay. Is there a certain colour that or colours that you're hoping for? So let me get them open for you. There's 1 and 2. And let's go down. So we'll start with your mystery oyster. Oh, didn't you? Okay, we'll have to show him to you guys again. Sorry, Pamela. I'll definitely show you him then. So, Cara, we'll see what comes out. Oyster number 1, there's your mother of pearl. And if I have a squidge in here, you've got, oh, an off-white cream pearl there. There's no more in that one. So an off-white cream pearl. And then moving on to oyster number 2, which is your surprise oyster. There's one side and the other side. And in here you are twinning. Twinning with autumn peach pearls, and there's no more in that one. Now these autumn peach pearls, I can definitely see that they are visually different sizes. So we've got a visually larger and then a visually smaller of the two. The visually smaller I've popped in the centre in between the cream and the other peach. And the larger of the two peaches is actually, sorry, they're both slightly two-tonal, so they've both got slightly lighter and darker areas to them. Now, if you're happy with these, Cara, that's brilliant. If you're not happy, as you know, we can swap them for you. And then they would actually all fit in that cage pendant that you've just got. So that's perfect if you wanted to pop them all in there. Your cream is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Visually smaller autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, and he's a 7. And then the visually larger autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. So they are measuring at different sizes. What do you think, and what would you like to do? Swap the peaches for a red and a sea green, of course. One red. One sea green. Oh, that's a bird. Look at this sea green. Wow, 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 wow. That is a, look at him. He's a bright little one. Are you happy with those colours there, Cara? Very Christmassy colours in this sand, especially with that creamy, just off white cream there as well. Beautiful red, gorgeous green, very happy. perfect. And you're very welcome. Let me pop them in here for you. So Cara, I hope that you're going to be happy with everything once it arrives. And thank you for the donations with your shells as well. Now we've got 4 people left on the order list, so if you would like to order, there is still space available for today and it won't be a long wait at all. Up next though is Abby Joelle. Abby, are you here? Fingers crossed that you're here, Abby. You're very welcome, Cara. Abby, yes, hello my lovely. I'm sorry that we kept missing each other before, but I'm glad you're here and I hope that your little one feels better soon, bless her. But Abby, you have got 1 oyster opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Not a problem. Oh, bless you. So mystery, keep the shells, and you're hoping for sort of blue shades. Okay, so mystery oyster, keeping your shells. And let's go down. So down here, double pop there. Keep her, keep her. There we go. Now there's your mother of pearl. I'll clean him up for you in just a moment. And I can see, if I show you, a peeper straight down the bottom there. We've got another lighter pearl. Now that dark bit there is just the oyster tail. And there's no more in that one. So I think that he's a bridal white, but I will double check once I clean him up. I'm just going to clean the shells up first for you. Now you've got a lovely pearl blister on the inside of this half here. Look at that pearl blister in there. So I just got a bit of the seagrass out there, and let me clean this half off as well. Yeah, look at that pearl blister. Okay, so let me dry him up for you, Abby. You've got a bridal white. Now, if you're happy with this bridal white, that's perfect. However, you did say you was hoping for shades of blue. So if you'd like to swap him for a shade of blue, that's absolutely fine. Just let me know what shade you prefer. Or of course, if you're happy with this white, he would be yours. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. Darker blue if possible. Of course it is. Now this one's too, I can never put the pearls back in with my left hand properly. I don't know why. Now this is a 2-tonal, so it's got darker TARDIS blue and Pepsi blue to him. There is a wait on Midnight Blues at the moment, yes. If you don't mind waiting, then I can definitely pop you down on the waiting list, but I don't know how long that wait would be. And of course, if you're not happy with this two-tonal one, I can get different shades for you to have a look at as well. Oh, this one's perfect. Perfect. Let me bring you back up again. Okay, I'm just going to wrap up your shells for you. Abby, I'm glad you're happy with that one then. Pop him on here, then I'm going to write down that we're happy for that blue to go on there. Okay, so I hope that you're going to be happy with everything once it arrives. And thank you, oh no, and I've wrapped up your shells, so I hope you're happy with those as well, because you've got that gorgeous pearl blister in there. Another Christmas present sorted. Oh, perfect. I hope the receiver of the gift will be happy as well. Right, that's safe up there for you. Perfect. I don't have any sunset pearls in my swaps at all, Pamela, I'm afraid. I believe I've posted sunset pearls from people's orders before. So if you go back through the customer photos, you may see one there. But yeah, I don't have any available to show you, I'm afraid. Abby, you're very, very welcome. Right, up next then today is Kimberly Smith. Kimberly, are you here? Excuse me. Okay, Kimberly Smith, are you here? Kimberly, if you are here, please type I'm invisible. It will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anyone else can see Kimberly, please comment on her comments and bring it forward so I can see. Oh, Kimberly, hello, my lovely. Alison, thank you for bringing that forward for me. Okay, so Kimberly, my lovely, I'm just going to mark that you are here. You have got two, you've been jingled. So we're going to pull one out, then do the elf card, pull the other one out, do the elf card, and then we'll do your oyster openings at the end. I hope that's okay. So if we dive in here, and let's go down. Sunset pearls have been a peach with like a pink splash to it, or yellows with like a orangey pink splash to them. So your first one, oh, I love that, Abby. Okay, so your first one, Kimberly, is a charm. Now, this is not a Christmas charm. This is one of our normal charms. It comes with one oyster opening, and you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. Excuse me. It's a one-sided charm. So on the reverse side it is the plain silver disc, and you can see the embossed design of the poppy field on this side here. So your first item is the poppy field charm. I hope you're happy with him. However, let's go across to the elves, and I've got two, there we go, and this one here, you have a nice elf. Okay, so Kimberly, have a question. If you get the question correct, you get a £10 code off for the website. Wow, wow, wow. I hope you're going to be happy with that. So basically, I'm going to ask you a question, Kimberly. If you get this correct, you'll get a £10 off code. It does mean that you get to keep that charm. So I hope you're happy with the charm itself. And I'm going to have to take your first answer and no help if possible. So in here. So, okay. In the song, The 12 Days of Christmas, what was the gift given on the 7th day? So I'm going to read that again. In the song, The 12 Days of Christmas, what was the gift given on the 7th day? Was it 7 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 7 geese a laying? Becky, yep, I can add you back in again. So I'm going to read that again for you, Kimberly. In the song, The 12 Days of Christmas, what was the gift given on the 7th day? Was it 7 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 7 geese a laying? Kimberly, you have said 7 swans are swimming, and the answer is 7 swans are swimming. So you get a £10 off code for the website. Now that code will get sent across for you over the weekend, and it will get sent to the email address that's on the order form, my lovely. You'll be able to use it straight away, and also it doesn't have an expiry, so you can hold on to it if you wanted to. I hope you're happy with that one. And then of course you have that charm, and we'll do the oyster opening for that in a moment. We've got your second jingle to do. They all sound right. Yeah, it's the questions. Some of them are hard, some of them are okay. So it's literally pot luck to whether you're going to know the information or not. But that's why we've got the multiple choice, to help out a little bit. Oh, bless you, Sarah. Right, moving on to your second dip, Kimberly. Dun, dun, dun. So your second jingle, let's get him open. Oh, and in here, oh, I love this one. Now this one, it does come with an oyster opening. However, you've already got pearls set on this item. So your pearls don't go on the jewellery here, but you still get an oyster opening. Now this is the Christmas tree set. Now I've got these ready-made with green pearls, and I've also got the set which I need to pop on the website, where you can buy it which come with oyster openings. So obviously you can then pick the colour of your choice. Now these ones are the ready-made with the sea green, which is the gorgeous Christmas colour green. So it is the Christmas tree set. So you've got the silver with gold colouring sections on the Christmas trees, and they come with a matching pair of stud earrings. Now it's 925 silver, and they are real pearls. I've made this jewellery up, so with the sea green pearls there. So I hope you're happy with this one as well, Kimberly. You get the whole set and an oyster opening. Like I said, the pearl doesn't go on the jewellery because they have been set already with those greens. I hope you're happy with that. Let me just pop them in here. So I do actually have a few of these sets ready made up with that green, with sea green pearls, which are all the sort of brighter sea green. Now they can't obviously all be guaranteed to be that exact colour because pearls can vary, but each set will be the same green and it is the brighter sea greens. And then yeah, that set also will be going on the website with no pearls as well. So Kimberly, that means you need an elf card with that. Okay, so we've got this one here. Good luck. Naughty elf. So swap one pearl for a colour chosen by a viewer once Brecken says go. Okay, so we've got 2 oyster openings, Kimberly. Now, how this is going to work is once we've opened your oysters, you choose which pearl you have to swap out, and then I will say go and everybody will comment a colour that I have to swap in. So not yet, after we've done the oyster openings. And then the first person on my screen who I see with the colour is the colour you will get, Kimberly. Okay, now it can't be you, my lovely, so even if you comment, I can't pick your comment. So you have to swap one out. You get to choose which pearl you swap out, but you don't get to choose which pearl you swap in. Okay, so let's do your oyster openings, and then everyone, if you don't mind, you can all shout out a colour to me to which one we're going to be adding in for Kimberly. So you've got 2 oysters altogether, Kimberly. One with your charm, one with the set, and the charm you can choose whether you have a pearl on or off there. Okay, so what 2 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? What do you think? One of each and donate. Okay, so is there certain colours you're hoping for? And I'm guessing there's a colour that has to come out that you're not hoping for, because we have to swap one pearl and then we don't get to pick what pearl we're going to add in instead. So let's see what comes out and we'll go from there. Good luck, my lovely. So donating the shells, let's go down. We'll start with your mystery oyster. So oyster number 1, you've got a sharper pop there. Oh, you've got a slight runaway there. There's your mother of pearl, so there's no pearls on that side, and the runaway is a watermelon pearl. So we're still going to have a squidge in here for you. So having a squidge around. There's no more in that one. So your first pearl out is a watermelon. Let me hold him up so you can have a closer look. And then moving on to oyster number 2. So this is your surprise oyster. There's one side and the other side. Oh, and we've got a silver, and there's no more in that one. So a watermelon and a silver, Kimberly. Now, which one of these would you like to swap out for your surprise pearl in a moment? Would you like to swap out the watermelon, or would you like to swap out the silver? So the silver is slightly two-tonal, as with lighter and darker areas. And the watermelon is more of the solid colour, and it's slightly lighter watermelon. Swap the silver. Okay, so everybody, after I say the word, it's going to be the first person on my screen that I see a colour for, and then I'm going to add in that colour for Kimberly. Okay, so ready, steady, go. Vicky, not a problem, I can add you back in. And Cara Sean, you are the first person I saw, and you have said red. So thank you everybody saying colours there, loads of colours coming through. And actually the most popular colour is red that is being said here. So Kimberly, your colour added in is a red. Now, with your watermelon, Kimberly, you can still choose to swap that one if you would like to, or you can keep him. And then I'll need to know which pearl would you like on your charm. Now, you don't have to have a pearl on the charm if you don't want to, but the option is there. Yeah, watermelon and red are beautifully. Red and watermelon go beautifully together. Oh gosh, there we go. Oh, is it Rebecca? Okay, so basically with on my screen, Cara's comment is first. And again, that's just down to Facebook seeing different images. So if you've sent it, you may see it first on your screen and other people may see theirs first, which is why I've sort of said it's the first one on my screen, because I do understand that Facebook can show comments just slightly different timings to different people. Red on the charm and watermelon on a hoop fitting. Of course, so red on the charm. So that was a good choice with the red there. And then watermelon on a hoop fitting. Now the invoice for the hoop fitting, that will get sent across for you over the weekend, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. And of course you're going to have that £10 off code sent to you as well. Obviously it will be different emails, but that will get sent to you, and that can be used on the website either straight away or it can hold on. It doesn't have an expiry. So red on there, and the watermelon on a hoop fitting. Okay, perfect. So Kimberly, I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. Thank you for the donations with your shells, and of course I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. Okay, I've just updated the order list, and also the people who have come back on again, I've updated the order list. You guys are on there as well, so if you'd like to see whereabouts you are, the order list has been posted on the page. Kimberly, you're very, very welcome. And the tree set, honestly, it's gorgeous. So yeah, I hope you're happy with that. When you see it as well, it is, honestly, it's stunning. Right, up next then today is Victoria Sloan. Victoria, are you here? Thank you, Shah. Victoria, hello, my lovely. Let me just mark that you are here. So Victoria, you have got a You've Been Jingled, and you've got a Stick or Pick Sparkle Dip. Now, if we do your You've Been Jingled first, and then your Stick Pick Sparkle Dip afterwards, if that's okay with you. So, if we dive in for your jingle. Oh, which one? I've got two again. There we go. So this one here. Let's go down. Good luck, my lovely. And you have got a pendant. Now, this is a Christmas pendant. It's another snowflake. It's a kind of snowflake night, isn't it? Now this is a silver, so it's 925 silver. It does have a gold coloured coating over parts of the silver, and then the other sections are encrusted with crystals as well. So overall you can see this gorgeous snowflake where your pearl is going to be set right in the centre there. So you won't see that circle in the centre, that will be covered up by the pearl. So that means this one comes with one oyster opening, and the pearl does need to go onto the jewellery into the centre of that snowflake. So he is lovely. Oh, look at him there like that. It's gorgeous. Now, let's go up and pick your card, your elf card, just to double check if we get to keep that one or go for something else. So in here, I can't actually read these because the writing's backwards for me, so I get to find out what they are as soon as you do. Okay, so we've got this one here. Now you've got a naughty elf. Don't keep that. Have a lucky dip from the discarded pile of jewellery. Oh, now there's only one item in the discarded pile of jewellery so far this evening. So that means we don't keep this one. You're not allowed to keep that. We have to pop this one back. And then the lucky dip in the discarded pile of jewellery means anything that might have been told to be put back for the night gets popped back over here. And that is the Star Snowflake charm. Now, obviously, if we get more of a pile, it is more of a lucky dip, but it does mean that we have to go for the Star Snowflake charm today because that's the only one there. Of course, if there was nothing there, we would pick another card, but because it is there, this is the one we go for. So Victoria, this is a Star Snowflake charm. Now with this one, again, it comes with one oyster opening. You can choose whether to keep your pearl on or off the jewellery with this one. And this one you get to pick what fitting you would like. So you can have a lobster fitting, which is a clip-on fitting, or you can choose to have a hoop fitting, which is a slide-on fitting. And if you pick a hoop fitting, it does actually slide onto a chain as well. So you could wear it as a pendant if you would like to. Oh, it is, Josie. That is the theme of the game, I suppose. It is the risk of what is going to happen. But Victoria, I hope you're happy with this snowflake. He is lovely, and he comes with one oyster opening. So, which oyster would you like? Would you like the mystery oyster or would you like the surprise oyster? And then, of course, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? But it is lovely as well. It is. So I'm just getting your other baskets out as well. I've got lots of Christmas baskets going on. Yeah, so many Christmas baskets going on, but it's fine. I need to like kind of have like a layered display. I just haven't found anything that I like. Surprise oyster, donate your shells. Okay, now is there a certain colour that you're hoping for with that traditional, no, I keep saying traditional snowflake charm. Oh, you made me jump. Is there a certain colour you're hoping for with the star snowflake charm? Thank you, Bab. So let's go down. Your surprise oyster. There's one side and the other side. And in here you are twinning with lemon yellow pearls there. There's no more in that one. So I'm just going to dry these up for you. Twinning with lemon yellow pearls. Now, one yellow does look to be slightly brighter than his twin. So the one on this side here is slightly brighter than the twin there. Now, if you're happy with these, Victoria, and you would like to have one on the jewellery, you can choose whether you'd like the brighter or the lighter one on there, or you can swap them. And again, if you'd like to swap one, you can choose whether it's the lighter or the brighter one, or you can, of course, swap both of them if you prefer to. If I run them through the board, the brighter of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the lighter of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5 as well. So they're measuring the same size, it's just that they are slightly different shades. Keep the brighter one and swap the other for a Snow White. You can. And then, would you like to have a pearl on or off that charm? If so, which pearl would you like on there? And also, I'll need to know if you'd like to have a lobster or a hoop fitting on the charm as well. Sorry for all the questions. It's just if I ask you, it gives you time to be able to decide what you would like. Okay, so Snow White, let me hold this up so you can have a closer look. What do you think to that one there? Snow White on the charm and a hoop fitting. That's perfect. Now let me just write this down and then we'll do your sparkle dip in a second. So we're going to have Snow White on there. We're going to have it on a hoop fitting. Okay, and that's on there for you. So we also then have a stick, pick or sparkle dip. Perfect. So we're going to pull out a envelope for you. Let's take the camera down actually so you can see. So in here, just dive in and it's that one there. So if we get him open, and then we can decide what you'd like to do. Oh, bright. I can see a bright colour straight away there. Okay, so you have got a heart charm. Now this heart crystal charm has not been on the website before. So it comes in 3 colours, and this is the brighter of the 3 colours that it comes in. Okay, so this, I'm just going to get it focused for you. This is the, if I move the pearl up there for a second, this is the brighter of the pink. It comes in bright pink, lighter pink, and a black. So this is the brighter of the pinks there. So you can see it does go lighter and brighter, just depending on how the light catches it. But it's a gorgeous pink there. Now we've paired this one with a bright hot pink, so you can sort of see the bright pink and the hot pink together. Oh, I know, Shah, it is a mouthful. Now Victoria, you can either choose to stick with this one, which means you stay with this pearl on the charm, or you can choose to pick, which means we dive in and pull out a random selection of pearls for you to pick one of the random selection to go on the charm. Now the thing is, you don't know what the new ones are going to be, but they will definitely be 4 different colours. So would you like to stick and stay with this one, or would you like to pick and choose a different colour? Keep that one. Perfect. He is yours then. Let me bring you back up. Oh, Kathy, I'm glad you're happy with him. So, Victoria, let me pop that on there. That is yours then, my lovely. I hope you're going to be happy with everything once it arrives. You're very, very welcome, my lovely. And thank you for the donations with your shells as well. So pop that safely up there for you. Perfect. So there is 4 people currently on the order list. So if you would like to order, there is still space available for today, and again, it won't be too long a wait. Up next today is Rebecca Saltoff. Rebecca, are you here? Rebecca, hello. Rebecca, you have got 1 opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Mystery and keep your shells, sorry. Now, Rebecca, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So, mystery oyster. And let's go down. Good luck, my lovely. We've got a softer pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And I can see straight away at the top here, Rebecca, you've got a lilac purple pearl. Let me just have a squidge in here for you. So we're waiting to see what colours come out. Okay. There's no more in that one. So you've got a lilac purple. I'm just going to take the flesh off here, then we'll dry your pearl up so you can have a closer look. What do you think to this purple? Of course, if you're happy with this one, we can pop him on your jewellery. And if you're not happy, we can swap him for you. It's beautiful. Does that mean that you would like to keep him? Have I measured him? I'm going to measure him again because I don't know if I did. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. And you would like to keep him. Perfect. Now, just bringing you up so I can wrap your shells up. The lilacs are a stunning colour. They're very popular, the lilac colour. Okay, popping your name on your shells for you. And then I can pop this in here. And then I'm just going to write down that you're happy to have the lilac on your jewellery. Rebecca, I'm glad you're happy with him, and I've wrapped up your shells so they're nice and safe for you as well. So I, of course, hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you as well. Okay, up next then today is Laura Ann. Laura Ann, are you here? Rebecca, you're very, very welcome. Laura, hello, hello, hello. Laura, you have got a You've Been Jingled. So if we dive in, oh, I keep spilling them everywhere. I'll tidy it up afterwards. So if we go down your jingle, good luck, my lovely. And in here, you have got a Christmas cage pendant. Now, this Christmas cage pendant was our most popular Christmas cage pendant last year. So he's come back into stock. And this is the Sparkle Christmas Tree cage pendant. So he holds one, there we go. Sorry, I haven't put the chain long enough for it to sit properly. There we go. He holds one pearl. It comes with one oyster opening. As you can see, overall, it is a Christmas tree. You've got zircon crystals all in there, giving it that little bit of sparkle. And the pearl colour, as you can see here, the cage part of the tree is at the bottom. So let me make it longer so it sits properly. Whilst your pearl is in there, the colour will be coming through the bottom of the tree there. Now, with it being a cage pendant, you can swap and change the pearl around in this cage at home if you've got any loose pearls or if you get any in the future. So I hope you're happy with that one, Laura. We do, however, need to do your elf card. So let's bring them across. Oh. And if we dive in here, good luck. So if we go down, you have got a naughty elf. Okay, if you get a multiple oyster, you have to choose one pearl to give to the next person on the order list. Okay, so that means, Laura, if you get a oyster with 2 pearls in or more, you have to pick one pearl and that will get donated to the next person on the order list. Okay, so I hope that's okay. And that actually means you get to keep the sparkle Christmas tree cage pendant. So I hope you're happy with that one as well. If I bring you back up here, that means that you do have one oyster opening altogether. So what type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Mystery and donate. And is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So mystery oyster. And let's go down. So in here, quite a nice lighter pop there. Oh, and you've got a runaway. So you've got a runaway. Oh. Of a... Okay, so it's a cream pearl there. So there's your mother of pearl and you've got a cream pearl. However, let me just have a squidge in here. 2, 3 and 4. Laura, you are quadding, which means you've got 4 pearls in your one oyster here. Laura, that does also mean you get to pick one pearl to donate to the next person who's here on the order list. So if we do that first, let me know which one of these you would like to donate to the next person. You have got a cream, an icy blue, a brighter pink, and a chocolate bronze. So which one would you like to donate to the next person? Cream, icy blue, bright pink, and chocolate bronze. Now if I run these through the board for you, your cream is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Bright pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And the chocolate bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7. Sorry, he is a 7.5. So you'd like to donate the chocolate bronze. Okay, perfect. Now the other 3 pearls are yours. Now if you're happy with these colours, of course that's perfect. If you're not happy, you can swap these 3 if you would like to, Laura. So I'll just need to know what you would like to do, if you're happy with them or if you prefer to swap them. And if you're swapping them, what colour would you like to swap them to? swap the blue for a dark green and the white for a light green. So blue and white. Now, when you say dark green, I'm going to go for a sea green. However, if you'd like to go darker than that, I can definitely do so. So that's going to be up to you, my lovely. I can go darker, or is that sea green okay? And of course the light green as well. I can go lighter, or is that shade okay? That perfect? Okay, perfect. Let me bring you back up here. I'm going to pop this on here. Laura, I hope you're happy with everything there. And of course, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And thank you for the donations with your shells as well. So that's safe up there for you, my lovely. And you're very, very welcome. Okay, and up next then today is Rebecca Brandt. Rebecca, are you here? Becky, hello, hello, hello. So first off, Becky, you get to have that chocolate bronze pearl that has been donated to you from Laura. So that one is yours. So I hope you're happy with that. And then you have got You've Been Jingled. So let's dive in and grab your jingle. Again, I'm going to make some more fall out, I think. Oh, no, they didn't fall. So let's go down. And in here, oh, a couple of layers. There we go. You have got a pendant. Now, this is not a Christmas themed pendant. This is a normal themed pendant. It comes with one oyster opening, Becky. And with this one, you can choose to have your pearl on or off the jewellery. Now, this one, I think it's called the honeycomb pendant, but I may be wrong. As you can see, overall, it is a heart. Now, you've got the honeycomb coming across the heart, and then you've got the bee, which is sitting on top of the honeycomb there. Now, if you choose to have your pearl on the jewellery, it does sit at the top and it can move around. Or like I say, you can have your pearl loose and the jewellery as it is. So that's going to be your choice, my lovely. But I hope you're happy with that item there. Now, if we bring you back across, we need to dive in for your elf card. So you've got this one here, my lovely. Becky, you have got a nice elf. So pick again and choose between the jewellery to which one you want to keep. Okay, so we're going to pick another jingle and then you get to pick either this one or your new item to which one you would like to keep. So I'm just going to bring you back again for your jingle. So this one here. Now we've seen this one tonight already. So there is some doubles in there. And this one we've seen tonight, it is the Christmas tree set. Now again, it's set with sea green pearls. These greens are slightly darker than the ones we saw earlier. Still a sea green, just slightly darker. Like I said, they're all, the ones which are pre-made do have sea greens on, but they're all slightly different shades of the sea green. So this one does come with an oyster opening. However, the pearl does not go on the jewellery of this one because they are already set with these gorgeous, slightly darker sea green pearls. So still bright green, but darker green. So you've got the pendant and then the stud earrings as well. Can you keep the set? Of course you can. Of course you can. I did pop a couple of the Christmas sets in there because I just love them so much. So there is a few in there, I'm afraid, but I hope you guys like them. Right, let me pop this in there. So that set is yours then, my lovely. So you get to have an oyster opening with them, but as you know, no pearls go on that jewellery because they are pre-made with the green pearls. So what type of oyster would you like, Becky? Would you like a mystery or a surprise oyster? And then you've got your chocolate bronze pearl as well. So you've already got that as a bonus pearl. Made you happy? Oh, I love that. So possibly it was fate then that obviously we've added you back into the order list. So you've come on at the right time to get the one that you wanted. Mystery and keep the shells. Okay, now is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for at all? In here, let's go down. Okay, so your mystery oyster, lighter pop there. There's your mother of pearl. Now again, I'll clean the shells up in just a moment. Now I can already see, or I don't think you guys can see that. You've got a lighter chocolate bronze, almost a gold pearl there. And there's no more in that one. Now I'll dry him up and hold him up for you in just a moment. Now with this pearl, this one here, I'm actually going to say I think he's got more gold in him than the chocolate bronze, but we'll hold him up so you can have a closer look. With this pearl that's just come out, if you're not happy with him, we can swap him. With your donated chocolate bronze, we cannot swap him. Okay, so let me hold him up. This is your original pearl. So this is the chocolate bronze. Again, I'm going to say he's got more gold in him. And then this one is your donated chocolate bronze. So you can definitely see that this one is the lighter of the two. You'd like to keep them and on a hoop fitting. Is that both of them on the hoop fitting or the one that came out your oyster? Or of course the donated one. Let me measure him. So your one is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And the donated one is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Now they actually look like they're different sizes. That will just be the colouring shading of them that I'm measuring the same size there. I'm going to bring you back up and just wrap up your shells. The golden one on the hoop fitting, perfect. So chocolate bronze is there, and then you'd like the more golden one on a hoop fitting. Let me write that down. On a hoop. The invoice for the hoop fitting, that will get sent across for you over the weekend, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form, Becky. I hope you're happy with that then. I've wrapped up your shells as well. Oh, bless you. Well, I'm glad you're happy. It is a lovely, lovely set. And yeah, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. That's safe up there for you. Thank you, elves. Well, of course. Jingle and bell. Do I have rings? Yes. Let me get the link for you. We do have rings available. Most of them are adjustable to one size, so you can adjust the rings. If it please read the additional instructions, additional comments, because it will say in the comments if they are adjustable or if they are a sized ring. But there they are there. That's the link. Right, up next today is Victoria Blackburn. Victoria, are you here? Vicky, hello, hello, hello. Let me just mark that you're here as well. Okay, Vicky, my lovely, you've been jingled. So if we dive in for your jingle, you've got this one here. So let's go down. Good luck, my lovely. And you've got a crystal pendant. Now, this crystal pendant is not on the website. Actually, no. I think it may be on the website. Oh, I can't remember. If it is on the website, it's one of the newer ones to go on there. This is a crystal heart pendant. Let me just pop it on my glove just so you can see. So he is a heart, which is offset. He's got one side slightly larger than the other, and it is a clear crystal, which means any pearl you have with this one is going to match him. Now, you can have your pearl set at the top here and it can move around, or you can have the pendant as it is and the pearl loose. So it's up to you if you'd like to have the pearl on or off the jewellery, but it does come with that oyster opening. I hope you're happy with that one, Vicky. But again, let's come back across so we can grab your elf card. Good luck. Oh, dropped it, but it's still here. So let's go down. And you have a naughty elf. Okay, swap one pearl for a chocolate pearl. So with your oyster opening, if you get one pearl out of the oyster, we have to swap that pearl for a chocolate pearl. You do get to pick the shade of chocolate, but we do have to swap him. If you get a multiple oyster, so an oyster with 2 or more pearls in, you only have to swap one of the pearls for a chocolate pearl. Okay, and then you can choose whether to have the pearls on or off the jewellery there. Vicky, I hope you're happy with that. It does mean you get to keep this pendant. So it's a lovely pendant. I hope you like him. And that does mean it comes with one oyster opening. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Chocolate bronzes. They are lovely though. They're like chocolate. Nope, it's gone. Completely gone. Love it. Mystery donate. Okay, so fingers crossed for you, Vicky. Mystery oyster. Let's go down. So here we go. You've got a lighter pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. Oh, you've got a coral. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so your coral pearl, we do have to swap for a shade of chocolate. Do you have a preference what shade you would like to swap to, my lovely? Let me hold him up for you. So here is your coral. And I will measure this one, even though we do have to swap him out. He's not a 5, not a 5.5. He is a 6. Just going to grab you a couple of chocolates. Okay, so I've grabbed 4 different shades here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So if you're happy with any of these, let me know which number you would like. If you're not happy with these and you have a different shade in mind, please let me know and I'll see if I can grab one for you. So number 1, 2, 3, and 4. The third one, so just confirm you would like to keep that one there. Before I move them actually, just to make sure I've got that right, you'd like to keep that one there. Yep, okay. And next question, would you like to have that pearl on or off your jewellery? So you can have the pendant as it is, or you can have that pearl on there. That's going to be up to you, my lovely. It's a darker chocolate bronze, Pamela. On the jewellery, perfect. Okay, let me write that down for you, Vicky. Perfect. Vicky, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives then, my lovely. Thank you as well for the donations with your shells. And that's safe up there for you. Perfect. Perfect. Right, I think that's the end of the order list for today. Oh no, don't be silly. No, don't apologise. It's absolutely fine, my lovely, and you're very welcome. So we're going to be live again on Sunday evening. I believe that England may be playing football again, but we are definitely live. We start the live on Sunday from around 7:30 p.m. So I hope you all have a brilliant weekend and I'll see you on Sunday. Take care. Bye.